So hello and welcome to this tier list of the CSGO knife finishes, which are my personal favorites and which aren't. So first of all, we got the Fade. The good thing is the bayonet has every finish, so we can look at it in every single detail. So the Fade is a quite nice and also old one. I would say it's pretty rad because I really like it and it has a lot of color into it. So everybody likes the Fade, I would say. Next off, we got the Doppler Phase One. The Doppler Phase One is one of my favorites actually, and I would put it into incredible. I like the darkish color and with a little bit of detail, like little pink, little purple. It looks so phenomenal. I personally own a P1 as well. Not a bayonet, a Falcon knife with a 0.0070 float. Weird flex. Next off is the Gamma Doppler, and well, it doesn't matter which phase it is. I think this one is the phase one, if I'm not mistaken, or yeah, it should be the phase one. I mean, we could put it because it's the lowest of the Gamma Dopplers into this one, but it's still very cool. So I don't know. Seems a bit harsh to put it into pretty red, but to not have every Gamma Doppler into incredible, I would put it like that. Next off, we got the Marble Fade. I personally like the Fade more, but the Marble Fade is good as well. It has more colors, but I'm not such a fan of rainbowy type of knives. I think that's a bit childish. I like it when it looks like this, like Dopplers. This one's not my favorite though. Next off, we got the Freehand. The Freehand is difficult. I would put it into pretty red, but for me, I don't like the details that are on the knife. They look kind of stupid in some cases, so it's a decent enough for me. Next up, we got the Slaughter, and the Slaughter is a very nice finish. I don't like that it's so, it's let's say pinky. It's not that red, but still it's red enough to be pretty red. So, okay, that was a bad joke. Still, the Slaughter is a good knife, and it's a good mix between the more expensive finishes like Doppler and Fades, but not not that expensive, but not that cheap as well. So looks pretty nice for its value. Next up, we got the Tiger Tooth. Man, there were times when I thought it's the best knife skin finish, but then I thought it's meh or decent enough. Nowadays, I would put it into pretty red. I don't like the tiger claws. That's just my personal opinion. The scratches, so to say. Um, but I would love to have a golden knife. Next off, we got the blue steel. Is it the blue steel though? I think it is, yeah. The blue steel it's decent. So I really like it if it's in a factory new condition. But for every single other one, it looks a little scratched. A little scratch is softened. I would put it into. I'm gonna put it into decent enough. Same goes for the Damascus Steel. It's a nice finish. It's a real finish that exists. Like the others are just, most of them are a bit childish, so to say, because there aren't knives in general that have such colors. So this one is one of the only ones that really do exist like that. It's a good one. Well, the stained is pretty meh. It's not trash. It's better than like Boreal Forest, and is very cheap for that. So it's a nice skin if you don't want a classic vanilla one. Then this one is the way to go. It's will be cheaper than the vanilla knives. Case hardened goes into decent enough. With the blue patterns, obviously going into pretty red, but still, even as if it's a blue one, it's not a Doppler, so I'm gonna put it right there. Well, the this one goes into meh. I really do like that it sometimes look bluish in better conditions, but the rust coat has also some advantages if you're going with a certain theme, so it's a meh. The lore is pretty red into incredible, but I would put it into pretty red because I personally don't like the handle that much. I do think that sometimes this could be a bit flashier. I know it doesn't fit the theme, so to say, but it's not my type. This one's the black laminate, and look at what I'm doing here. I'm actually going to put a black laminate into Incredible. Here's my reasoning for that. The black laminate is criminally underrated. It isn't much more expensive than the Slaughter. Sometimes it's even cheaper than Slaughter skins, and it is full black, and I love it. It looks realistic. The handle always looks very, very high detailed and is there's so much going on in this knife, and it could be a real knife as well. I love the simplicity and also the prestige. It looks like it's worth something. I don't know. I really do like the black laminate. Same goes for the Autotronic. I mean, so much detail. Also, it has a unique pattern and unique form into the skin for every single ones. Like the gut knife, awful skin, but the gut knife Autotronic, damn son. I mean, it really looks fantastic, and the red is also very, very intense. So if I would choose it between a Slaughter and an Autotronic, always go for the Autotronic, no matter what. Boreal Forest and Forest DD Pad, or the other way around. Yeah, it's the other way around. It's pretty trash. I also don't like the what's it called, blue water, whatever. We don't care. I mean, I personally think that these two are even better than the blue water or whatever. This is just childish. This looks like a toy. It's bad. Nothing else. Now here's a Crimson Web. The Crimson Web, damn, it could be in the incredible tier, but gonna put it in the pretty red. I think this is better than decent enough. Um, with a low float, this one looks amazing. The scratches do look kind of okay sometimes, but definitely pretty red because of the intense red color and the, well, crimson web, obviously. Next off, we got the Knight. Knight is, Knight is meh. Could be into decent enough, but I personally like the blue steel more. Um, the Knight also in Factory New looks kind of good, not gonna lie, but it's boring. Ultraviolet, though, is decent enough. Could be also pretty red, but if it's not factory new, I think decent enough is good enough for it because there is the black laminate. Also, yeah, this is a total black knife with a purple accent, but I'm not such a big fan of this intense type of purple. But could be pretty red. I'm gonna put it into decent enough, like maybe around. Come on, dude. Well, whatever. You know where it is. Scorched, Safari garbage, vomit. Do I even have to talk about it? Do I have to talk about these? Like, these are obvious, right? Who likes these? Who in the hell likes these? If you're not going for an expensive, high prestige knife like, let's say, Karambit or Butterfly or Bayonet, M9, whatever, you don't pick up these. And even if I had the option to go for a Butterfly Safari Mesh or a, I don't know, Falcon knife, Doppler Phase One, always go for the Doppler, man. You have to love what you see and not be like, oh man, this is prestigious, so I wanna pick it up. Like, think about the finish. The finish is prestigious, and you will always look at it and say, yeah, that's pretty dope. Next off, we got the, is it the Black Pearl here? Yeah, the Black Pearl, right? It's almost incredible, but I personally just think that it's like the Phase One, but without the purple or the pink. And I do like the pink um, tips, the pink details onto it. So I'm gonna put it right here, although obviously it could be incredible as well. So if you're putting it into incredible, I'm with you. Oh man, these are oof. Like Ruby is my favorite knife skin. Obviously I'm not gonna afford it, but it's so damn pretty. Like every single one of these. It's so intense, it's so glowy, it's I'm in love with this one. And also the Sapphire, it's pretty red. No, it's not pretty red. It's incredible. Not gonna lie. I'm not such a fan of the blue intense color. This one looks way more, uh, I don't know, prestigious, like royal. I don't know. I'm personally more a fan of this one, but both are incredible. Next up, we got is it the Doppler Phase 4? Yeah, it's the Doppler Phase 4. Phase 4 goes to incredible as well. It's like this one, but with a bit of black greenish. So it's it's good enough to be in the incredible, but lowest end. Next up, we got the Phase 2. Phase 2 is also incredible. I like the Phase 1 a bit more because it's too pink for my type, but I can't argue that this is an incredible skin. Now the Phase 3 is the one that I'm gonna put into the lower bracket because I really don't like it that much. It's more black, and the blue isn't enough for me to really like it. And sometimes you see the pixels on the knife skins, and I really don't like that. So this one's going into pretty red, still good enough, but yeah, that's just my opinion. Now the emerald, another one, incredible. The finishes of the Dopplers and Gamma Dopplers are insane, and being such an amazing intense green color is also very nice. Green is my favorite color, but I would still go for ruby no matter what because it looks better on knives. Like green is a color for something else. Now let's go for the phase 2, 3, and 4. These are still incredible. There's nothing as I could argue here. Um, they still look dope. They look like, I don't know, they came straight out of a movie. It's insane. We could argue that one of these goes beneath, but still the color intensity is so damn nice. So, well, that's the whole list. Actually, put a lot of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 into incredible. 1, 2, 3, well, 9 into pretty red. Then we have 5 in decent enough. 3 into meh and 6 into trash. The 6 into trash, like most of them, are obvious for a lot of reasons. The meh is meh, but it's good enough. Like if you're gonna pick up a cheap knife, then go for meh instead of trash. The decent enough, still good value. It's better than the mess, obviously. Pretty red, also some expensive skins, but the Incredibles, well, they're just incredible. It's the whole Doppler, Gamma Doppler row, with the exception of two unique ones, that is the Black Laminate and the Autotronic. And the fades here, Slaughter, Lore, Tiger Tooth, Crimson Web, and the other Dopplers that didn't make it into the incredible tier. So, guys, that's just my personal opinion. Feel free to disagree, but I think this is a good list. And, well, I hope you enjoyed the video and see you in the next one. Bye bye.